So let's cook some eggs in the air fryer. And I bought this special gadget. It cost about $12. It's got the little egg holes in there, and it sits up on this, so it advertises itself as double fryer. So I was gonna use it for like a double rack where I could put things up here and down here, chicken fingers or whatever, and do eggs in here. But you know what? It doesn't work. When this thing is just like this, and you put it into the air fryer, first of all, I'll show you the measurement on this thing. This thing is about 3.5 inches tall. Can you see that? And when you put it into the air fryer basket, and as you can see, when the thing starts going in, there's not much room. So that's an issue. And for sure, if you put all this in here together, like that, you know, that's ridiculous. It's not gonna work. So just know that if you look at that, it looks like a good idea, but it's just not. Okay, but you know what? I'm going to modify my egg folder thingy. Sits in there like that, and what I'm going to do is stretch these legs out each way and lower it. Let's see if that works. See? Now it sits a lot lower, and I think it's more sturdy in there, and this is for eggs to cook in the air fryer, so it's not going to be bouncing around as much. And when we put eggs in it, still not totally comfortable with but how close they are to the fan, but you know what? I think it's going to be a-okay for sliding it in and out now that it's lower. So how about that? So let's make some hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer. What you do is you set the air fryer to 250 degrees and cook these for 12 minutes, and then let them sit in the air fryer for 5-10 minutes or so. If you pull them out right at 12 minutes and put them under cold water, they might be a little bit runny. So I found after testing, just let them sit in the air fryer for 5 minutes and they won't be overdone. So first of all, eggs do not need an expiration date. So I put eggs in the refrigerator and I always test them. So how do you do the test to make sure an egg is good? Any type of container of water. Like I say, no matter if your eggs are a month past expiration date, you can do this test. And here's how it works. I have a video on this out there, and it comes under the rule F, floating. If they float, that's a fail. If they sink to the bottom like these are, see that? They're at the bottom. Kind of dirty water there, but they're not floating for sure. What causes eggs to float is when the stuff inside gets hard and it gets dried out, and then that gives it buoyancy. But as long as they don't float, don't even pay attention to the expiration date. Of course, for all the people that are going to leave comments on here that are like, oh, what about the toxins, and what about blah, blah, blah. Okay, you guys do whatever you want to, but if an egg is a month past expiration date, as long as it doesn't float, it's good. Did you know the United States is the only country to where eggs are commonly refrigerated? Most countries don't even refrigerate eggs. As long as after they come out of the chicken, you don't wash them, you can leave them at room temperature. Of course, once again, that's only for people that are not freaking out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these in unpreheated. Unpreheated. Okay. At 250, 12 minutes. I'll be back. And it's 250, 1 minute to go. And as I said, there's off. Not a big deal. You don't even have to open the thing up. Like I say, leave it in there for, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. Walk away, go do something else. Come back. And give them 5 minutes just to sit there.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
been sitting here for about 5 minutes just doing their things. You know, you might wonder, oh, do the eggs explode in the air fryer? No, they don't, but if you've got, you can see, but they're still really hot, so be careful with them. And what I'll do is place them into just cold water. I know some people put them into ice water with ice cubes in it, and then they say it makes it easier to peel and this, that, and the other, but I'll show you a method of how I peel eggs if you want to see it. None of it's a big deal, but I do like eggs, and hard-boiled eggs are good for egg salad sandwiches. And what we're going to do is just leave those in the cold water. That's just cold running water. And I'm going to leave those in there for about 10 minutes and just let it get really cold and get the eggs cooled down. And then I'm going to show you the proof in the pudding of, or actually the proof in the egging, how perfect those eggs work, how perfectly this works. And I know that some people will say, well, why don't you just cook it for 2 more minutes and then not have to let them sit into the oven like that? Well, why don't you do that? That can be a way you can do yours, but the way I'm going to do mine is 12 and then let them sit, kind of naturally get the cooking done. So I'll be back after a while. It's probably going to be, I don't know, 20-30 minutes to let these cool down in the cool water. Cool water. Okay, they've been underwater, so they're probably cooled down. Let me show you how I peel an egg, if I can keep this in focus for you. First, what I do is I just tap the bottom, crack the top a little bit, and I pull that out. Good. I need something to put this in so it doesn't go down the sink. So bottom and top is cracked, and some people are actually talented at this point of just getting their mouth up to that thing and blowing on it. But I don't do that. What I do is I just do this. I just kind of run the water, and I let the water seep down into that crack. And you know what? The egg just peels right off, just like that. Perfect peeled egg. Want to see it again? So we do the bottom, do the top, just peel back the top and bottom part a little bit, and then kind of, so as it peeled back, see where it's peeled back top and bottom, and then just kind of squeezing the eggshell and letting the water run down into the eggshell. I don't know if it's showing up or not, I hope it is. And the egg just comes right off. And we'll do the third one. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna tap the bottom, tap the top. Then you just kind of pick through there a little bit. The top usually has a little bit of stuff. We've got a little space on there, the bottom may not. Then what I do is I just run the water and kind of squeeze the shell, let the water get between the egg and the shell, and it just peels right off like that. 3 easily peeled eggs. So, the question would be, are they done? And my answer would be, show you, cut the egg in half. Perfect. A beautifully hard-boiled egg with none of that gray stuff that happens when you overcook them. See it? Beautiful. Perfect hard-boiled egg. And I attribute that to letting them sit into the oven for the final cooking part versus hard cooking them right to the end. And those go right into my mouth. Oh, no. All right, you guys, feel So if you want to make some egg salad, here's what you do. Just dry your eggs off on a paper towel. Put that paper towel away for something else. Let me show you how perfectly cooked these eggs are. One more time. A beautifully, perfectly, if you overcook an egg, it gets gray on the outside. But these are 12 minutes at 250 in the air fryer, and then let them sit inside the air fryer without even opening it for 5 to 10 minutes. And if you want to make an egg salad sandwich, you just do this. Then you put a little bit of mustard on, and you put a little bit of mayo on, just like that. And that is how you make egg salad. Some people put relish in it. Some people put all sorts of weird stuff in it. Like that. Good. I love egg salad. So good. I can almost just eat it like this. So that's how that works. Okay, now really see you later.